aspect of the game, and we didn't play perfect. But golly, we've done close to it.
Pretty close. And like we said, last Thursday was far from it. So lots of improvement from last week to this week, and really taking advantage of that extra off day. They also had fall break this week, so they actually had an off day from school too. So it made everything pretty easy on them. And all right, adjustments for each team. This one, 43-6 at the half. What are you thinking right now as far as adjustments for the Cats? I don't think you really need to change much.
I mean, other than the penalties aspect of it, there's not much to change at all. We're going to be the point where we're running the clock the whole half. Just keep it clean, keep it injury-free, get some people some reps, and let's go home with a win.
Yeah, the scoreboard says 43-6. I have 41-6.
I have 41-6. I don't know where they got 2 points.
I think we gained 2 at half somehow.
That's what it's felt like the whole game, hasn't it?
Just getting points even when we're not even out there on the field. And just a quick reminder for people who didn't get to tune in there for the pregame show, but we will be doing basketball here on Bearcat Radio. Made the announcement earlier this week as Virginia High boys and girls varsity basketball is coming to Bearcat Radio. We're excited. We'll have more details coming out on Facebook and Twitter. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at VHS Bearcat Radio. Also like our Facebook page, search Bearcat Radio. Let's take a look at some of the scores around Southwest Virginia and also in the Southwest District. Of course, only one other Southwest District game tonight, and it is a good one brewing in Richlands. Graham only up 6-3 on the Blue Tornado, and that is a surprising score. And Richlands hanging right there with them. Kicked a field goal right before half, only trailing Graham by 3, 6-3 at the half. After the first quarter, go across town and across out of the state to Tennessee High, not very far. We can about hear David Dowell and John Monroe, the play-by-play guys for ESPN Tri-Cities, from here almost. At the end of the first quarter there, Cherokee up on Tennessee High senior night 14-7. So Tennessee High looking to come back in that one. The second quarter, and I always give a little support to my alma mater, Patrick Henry. They're trailing Honaker right now 9-7. An early safety in that one. The Cats or the Rebels trailing 9-7 there before half.
And I'd love to give an update on my team, the Solon Central Cougars. But good Lord, we have lost 29 games in a row. And just lost 60-0 last week. So I think I'm going to keep it shut.
You're not going to update us on that, all right? And at the half, Abingdon, a big game against Ridgeview. At Ridgeview, the Falcons lead 10-0 at the half. So those are what's going on around Southwest Virginia, Northeast Tennessee. And a reminder that we will be having Bearcat Sports Chat next week from Buffalo Wild Wings at Exit 5 in Bristol. Next Wednesday, make sure you come on out for the show. We'll have a couple of football players. We've got a volleyball representative coming out as well.
All right. Actually, I will update you guys on the Cougars score. We're down 14-6 after an early TD by the Cougars in the second quarter.
So, I feel some enthusiasm there, Mark.
That's a little exciting. You don't win much in the den anymore.
A little tight game there. Band out here playing on the field. Another good show in front of a packed home side here at Gene Malcolm Stadium on a perfect October night. Score 41-6 at the half. Let's look at the college football scoreboard right now. Friday night games in action. Old Dominion leading Western Kentucky, 4:40 to go in the third quarter. ODU up 24-21 on the Hilltoppers. And in the other game that's going on right now, Marshall, the Thundering Herd, up 21-10 on Middle Tennessee with 4:24 to go in the second quarter. And Marshall's inside the red zone again, inside the 10. Other games going on tonight, 9:30 kick, Air Force at Nevada, and Colorado State at New Mexico, 10:15 kickoff from there. And I just got an update. 13-9, Patrick Henry has taken the lead on Honaker going into half. So the Rebels trying to keep a one-loss record going into next week in the Hoga-Higgy District. So now it's time for Mark's favorite part of the show as we near the end of half, our college football pick'em show. And let's take a quick break before we get the pick'em underway. I know Mark will be highly disappointed in that, but we're going to take a quick break. We got plenty of time here. Band's still down on the field. Teams aren't out here yet. So we'll be right back. Let's take a quick break and a word from our sponsors.
You're listening to Virginia High Football on Bearcat Radio on Spreaker.com. Can't get enough of Bearcat sports? Come to Buffalo Wild Wings at the Falls every Wednesday at 6:30 for the Bearcat Sports Chat. The voice of the Bearcats, Dylan Hutton, will talk with various Virginia High coaches and athletes each week on the radio on location from Buffalo Wild Wings off Exit 5 in Bristol. Come enjoy wings while watching the show or listening right here on Spreaker.com. Bearcat Sports Chat, 6:30 p.m. at Buffalo Wild Wings at the Falls. Go Bearcats! Bearcat Radio is brought to you by State Line Motors. Visit State Line Motors on Euclid Avenue in Bristol.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you to keep bacteria in food from making you ill with 4 simple steps.
This will be a walk in the park.
Clean. Wash hands and surfaces often.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Keep raw meats away from ready-to-eat foods.
Yep.
Cook. Make sure meat, poultry, and seafood is cooked to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill. Refrigerate food promptly.
Bingo!
Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
You're listening to the best high school football in the Tri-Cities on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Welcome back to the Bearcat Halftime Report. This is Dylan Hutton along with Mark Harr and Brady Malone, our statistician up here in the booth, providing all the stats we had for you there at the half, and he'll be there to tally them up again at the end of this one. It's 41-6. Bearcats out in front of us again, as I talked about earlier just before the break. Mark's favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
Our college football pick'em, and let's start.
Before we do this, I want to say Brady is statting like his daddy right now. He's doing a good job over here tonight.
So we're going to let him do a couple of picks here, aren't we? So said he was going to do a few. All right, let's start at 12 o'clock kick. Louisville at Florida State. Both teams have struggled this year by injuries at the quarterback, or really just Florida's injuries at the quarterback position. Louisville just not playing up to par. What do you think?
My pick, I'm going with probably the future coach that Tennessee Volunteers, Bobby Petrino.
All right, I'm going with someone who's not going to be the future coach of the Volunteers. I'm going Jimbo Fisher. I think Florida State gets the win at home there. They're a 6-point favorite. What about you? What about you, Brady? No line. We're not bettors.
Yeah, there you go.
He picks Louisville.
I like it.
Remember, you got to tell him who he picks because he don't have a mic. And here's another 12 o'clock kick. 7-point favorite. Oklahoma State travels to Austin, Texas. I'm going to play it safe. I'm going with Oklahoma State.
Yeah, give me the Mike Gundy mullet, baby.
I like Texas. Tom Herman's got him going.
He's faithful in the Tom Herman.
I don't blame
there.
him. So, 2 Oklahoma States, 1 Texas there. Here's a little trickier game. Iowa State at Texas Tech. Iowa State coming off an upset win a couple of weeks ago against Oklahoma. Texas Tech coming off a tough loss in Morgantown last week. Let me have Texas Tech. I think they'll bounce back.
Yeah, I got to like the Red Raiders. That offense is just tough.
So
clean
sweep there for Texas Tech. Another kind of tough game this weekend. Syracuse at Miami. Miami's a 17.5-point favorite. Syracuse beat Clemson, last Friday. So what do you think, Mark Richt at home?
Yeah, I think you got to give it to Mark Richt. They were up and at him as Clemson. They wanted the win of the Carrier Dome. Let's be honest, that's a basketball town. I'm going to go with Miami.
But they did beat Clemson, but I don't think they'll beat Miami. I think
apparently
Miami gets the win too. They really battled it out in the rain against Georgia Tech last week, and that really showed a lot. Rozier, the quarterback for Miami,
big play at the very end to get the win there too.
Yeah, North Carolina and Virginia Tech will just do a local game here. Virginia Tech, a 20-point favorite, shouldn't have any problem with North Carolina, and I'm assuming they won't. I'm going to go Virginia Tech.
Losing Old Trubisky hurt them a lot. I got Fuente on the rock too.
I love that new rookie quarterback.
So it's clean sweep again. So let's try to mix it up here. I know we'll get Mark on this one. We're getting close to kickoff here for the second half. Tennessee at Alabama. This is
all right, folks.
36.5-point favorite. Alabama. Wow. Okay, but I'm going to go Alabama. Roll Tide rolls. Is what I'm saying.
All right.
Mark,
so bad Tennessee teams play good Alabama teams tough.
Mark.
Go Vols, baby.
We're not talking about playing tough. We're talking about winning.
That's
Mark.
a win.
Are you
Butch
saying?
Jones saves his job this Saturday.
Do you really want him to do that?
Absolutely.
So we'll have to see. So Alan, so that goes to show what we have up here in the booth as analysts. Mark picking Tennessee to upset Alabama in Tuscaloosa. So let's do one more pick. It would be bad if we couldn't mention Michigan Penn State 7:30 kick.
God.
I'm going to take Penn State at home.
At the Happy Valley, there's a whiteout. I don't think Michigan's that great. I think Penn State gets a good win.
I'm gonna go with Harbaugh and Michigan.
All right, we got a Michigan pick here by
Got a
Brady.
Michigan pick. Ole Miss hosting LSU. This will be our last pick.
Pick?
I picked Penn State.
Okay, you said LSU.
All right, opening kickoff brought to you by State Line Motors. Let's get back to our jobs here. Those college football picks here at the halftime show as it is now over. The opening kick returned out to the 25, and he's bottled up there. In case you're just tuning in, 41-6, Cats leading as there was the opening kick of the second half, and we're underway again here. Lebanon will take over at the 25-yard line. Refs trying to get the attention of whoever kicked the football off. They were trying to play with Virginia High's football, but Lebanon wanted theirs out there. Taking them a little while to.
No, I want my football.
Yeah, they decided, we practice with this one, we're going to play with it. Ball sitting actually at the 27-yard line. So 1st and 10. Lebanon, they're starting in the shotgun. Smith back there, joined by Bostic. Rolls out straight to the left, tries to throw a slant, and it's intercepted. Brought down right to the 35, the interception. Hunter Wright coming up with the pick. Just overthrew his intended receiver, trying to get it to the slot receiver there, and it's an interception to open the second half of football. 11:16 to go in the third quarter, and the Cats get their first turnover of the afternoon on defense.
Let's be honest, they flirted with that all night long, and you knew it was bound to happen just with due time.
That's the 4th interception of the year for this Bearcat defense. And so now we're seeing a totally different group out here offensively as Michael Bradley is going to be the quarterback, joined in the backfield with Michael Howard. Handoff, and it's dropped on a read option, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. Not a clean play there from the get-go.
That's why they're out there, Dylan.
That's true, and that one was dropped right at the line. It's 2nd down and 10. So now we've got the second team in, up 41-6. This will be good reps here. Get a whole half, hopefully, from these guys. A fake handoff. Bradley takes it right to the right side, straight up the middle, pounds it forward inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Good run that time on the fake read fake, and then just took it forward with 3rd down and 3. New group in defensively, too, some younger guys. Shotgun look. Bradley from the gun rolls out straight to the left side looking for a block. He gets it up near the sticks, past the sticks as he's pushed forward down near the 20. Good run there. Bradley keeping the legs churning.
Yeah, you got to thank the defender on that one just for pushing him across the first down marker there.
Yeah, that play didn't look like it was going to go for that, but just exclusively running so far from Bradley in this offense. Lathrop's got to be happy. He's got looks like what's going to be a whole half of football off. Snap, handoff, fake. Actually, straight handoff. Howard spinning forward. Got met right behind the line of scrimmage. Able to power it back up to the original line. And that's as far as he can get. As that was some good contain there by that Lebanon defense. Brady Wall, 6'2", 235 junior, in to clog up that run as he steps off the field. So some interesting scores around the district. As I said, Abingdon up 10-0 on Ridgeview at the half, and Graham up 6-3 on Richlands at half. Quick screen to Bazell, and it's met. Good play, just messing that one up from the get-go, closing down on it, hitting him right as he made the catch. Houchins, the freshman. He's the guy that's really been a part of almost every big play that Lebanon's had tonight, and he's been there defensively as well. He might be the future as far as within this Lebanon team, and there's a lot of future to look forward to. Basically, the whole team is underclassmen. Straight snap, dropping out to the right side. Bradley looking downfield, looking to pass this time. Now he's going to pull it down and run. Breaks a tackle. Now it's going to break all the way back.